What's happening, party people? I appreciate they use the same dragon designs as the first one.
Huh? Get her! Stop her!
We managed to capture the eggs, Your Highness. Every last one.
Excellent. Maybe you will amount to something after all. Now go guard the tunnels. Stop anyone from coming through.
How did that guarding the tunnels thing go?
Where are the eggs?
The holes came out on the other side of the dragon worlds. We found some of the eggs, but they were too heavy to carry back.
The other side of the world?
The Forgotten Realms. Spyro, you'll have to go. Nobody else can fit down the holes.
Can't be that
Yeah,
forgotten.
come on, let's go!
We just don't talk about them.
Find the eggs and bring them back, Spyro. You're our only chance.
You got it!
And so it begins. Something about Sunrise Spring hits just a little bit different. Would help if... There we go. Yeah, this Spyro game I probably played the most as a kid. Only because, and I've mentioned this before on previous streams, I had broken copies. 2 separate broken copies. And it, so like, not having, like, figured that out, that, like, I could pop and swap the discs. Got our first dragon egg here. Not realizing that I could just pop and swap the discs, really made the game seem enigmatic. You know? Like, I just couldn't get past a certain point for the longest time. And that gave it like a, I don't know, it's just tutorial stuff. After 2 Spyro games, I'd like to think we know how to play.
You're the one in charge of rescuing the eggs, huh? How sad.
I'm sorry, I gotta be a little
Look
bit
here,
quiet
Dragon.
early on
if you
in the
know
stream.
what's
There's
good
other
for you,
people in
you'll
the house
turn
right
around
now.
and crawl back into that hole you came through. Those eggs belong to us now, and I've hidden them in places you'll never find in 1,000 years. Besides, even if you could find any eggs, our expertly trained armies would hunt you down and take them back. Do I make myself clear? If I find you here again, I am going to be very angry, and you won't like me when I'm angry.
Alright, Bianca. Bianca, I've always felt, is a really underrated character in this franchise. And of course, as soon as I say, I gotta be quiet because there's other people in the house, I hear the front door shut, and they're gone. So we're good. Oh, and Moneybags is back. Alright, I believe... How much do you want Moneybags?
Spyro! My, how funny to see you here. Why, I haven't seen you since we defeated Ripto in Avalar.
We?
Well, my business went into a slump after you left, so I came here and struck up a nice deal with the local sorceress. Lovely woman she is. Seems to be very fond of dragons, too.
The absolute state of this man. The absolute gall.
The sorceress has asked me to guard Sheila the kangaroo. I suppose if you had a bit more money, I'd be willing to let her escape. Then you could keep her for a pet or something.
Again, I think I brought this up either in the Spyro... in one of the previous Spyro streams. Why is she keeping Sheila tied up? Like, each hub world has like a new playable character that's like the shtick for Spyro 3, and I liked all the new playable characters. I know some of them can be contentious, but like Sergeant Bird I get. Sergeant Bird, the second new playable character, is leading like a revolution against the Rhinox, which are the sorceress's minions. So like I get that. He's like a revolutionary, he is directly opposed to the sorceress's regime. Agent 9, I understand, because Agent 9 is like a lab experiment, you know, creation from the Professor, an ally of Spyro. I get it. Sheila and Bentley, the first and third new playable characters, they're just chilling on their mountain. Separate mountains, plural. Like, what? Why? Just incarcerating innocent civilians. 300 gems. I think there's just enough here in the home world to... Every time we get to a new hub world, we're gonna want to do the new playable character first, because as soon as we finish their specific level, that will unlock bonus. Can I get up there? No. Probably could. Can't. It unlocks like bonus missions. Yeah, I guess that's how I would describe it. There's little portals in some of the levels that will take us to side missions with those playable characters that we cannot get to until we even if we free them, we have to play their level first. So Sheila's Alps will be the first level.
Spyro! I just found one of those portal thing in the jigs that leads to a different world, but you'll have to glide to get across to it. Press the jump button, then press jump again while you're in the air to glide. Just follow me.
Okie dokie.
I saw something shiny in that cave over there. Let's go check it out. You can get there by hovering. To hover, just press the
It's the exact same tutorial. How could I whiff the tutorial on stream? Everybody's gonna make fun of me now. They're all gonna laugh at me.
Distance, press the jump button while walking forward. Then press it again at the
Yes, I understand.
Oh, I almost forgot. I found this egg.
Yeah, so much like the first game, we will be collecting little dragon eggs. That's like the main collectible in Spyro 3. Can I get around? Let's go. Something I also brought up in a previous Spyro playthrough that really bothers me is they spent time creating unique individual designs and characteristics for every dragon in the original game. But for Spyro 3, there's like 3 body types, 4 colors, and just maybe like 6 or 7 repeated animations for all the baby dragons, all 150 something baby dragons. It's fine though. It's staying true to the original game. Pick that up. Yeah, we got camera tutorials, swimming tutorials, you know, head bash. Bunch of stuff we just learned how to do in the last game. Let's talk to... These guys are some of the worst redesigns, I'm not gonna lie. I remember what they looked like in the original. They looked better than this. They look... Oh,
I'm
man.
late for a dinner party at the Tiki Lodge, and the portal to my home just stopped working. Maybe the portal will reactivate after a few more dragons hatch.
Why are you from New Zealand? Alright. Yeah, so... dragon magic is some of the most powerful magic, and the sorceress wants it all, and... so the more dragons we collect, the more dragons we save. Oh, I didn't... okay. Got a special task for Spark. Yeah, so... once we beat a homeworld, unlock the next one, we can come back, and there's, like... top-down shooter bonus levels for Sparks. And most of them give you, bonuses. A bonus we don't get is the ability to point at treasure. Buried treasure. Because that's just an ability you're given through the whole trilogy, which is very nice. I meant to do that. This is fine. Perfect. And... Last of the treasure should be underwater? Question mark? Let's, come on. There we go. Come on, turn around. Duh. Fuck. Alright, there's... Okay, I'm missing a red one. Well, that's a smaller amount than the $5 I kept missing in Spyro 2, so... I guess it's an improvement. And I mean, technically we can, rescue Sheila now and worry about $1 later. But I don't play like that. I want my $1 now. Oh. Every time I forget about the Sparks point. Okay, it was just right there. Perfect. Okay, let's go talk to Moneybags. Free Sheila. And we can all move on with our lives. No, triangle to talk.
I'm getting paid a fortune to keep Sheila the kangaroo locked up. Ha ha! This pesky animal must have been causing a lot of trouble for that poor sorceress. I suppose I could accidentally let the kangaroo escape, if you were to pay me, say, a small fee.
Sure.
Ah, Spyro, I love your sweet naivete. Your kind-hearted nature might be your downfall someday, but for the time being, it's making me rich.
Cool.
I hope you appreciate this favor I'm doing in letting you out.
That's good of you, mate. No hard feelings, eh?
Right. After all, I'm just doing my job.
Yeah. I reckon you be one of them dragons then.
Yeah, name's Spyro.
Never thought I'd see one. You dragons used to rule this entire world, you know? Then all of a sudden you left. Poof.
Dragons used to live here?
Didn't you know? They say it was over 1,000 years ago, I think.
And they just left?
Yeah, and the weird thing is, after they left, all the magic in the world just sort of went with them. I mean, they say this world used to have magic coming out of the wazoo. Flying ships, singing forests, wishing stones, you name it. But when the dragons left, it all just dried up.
Is that why some of the portals don't work?
Yeah, they're starting to fade out too, one by one. Well,
I think Sheila's
I gotta get back
fading
home
out.
and do some
Did anybody else
damage
get that?
control. Come visit anytime you like.
That was not correct. I don't know if that appeared on stream, but for me, Sheila was skipping syllables every now and then. Unfortunate. Okay. Oh man.
Thanks again, Spyro. Now I have to find out what that nasty sorceress has done to my home while I was locked up.
Literally nothing, I guess.
Hiya, Sheila. While you were gone, a bunch of Rhinox kicked us out of our houses. It's
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
though. Bobby, Pete, and I are working on a clever plan to take them back.
And that clever plan is wait for me. There we go. I just think it's really funny how the sorcerers probably didn't have any enemies here until, like, these people would have just hung out on their mountain as she was taking over the Forgotten Realms and just been like, I mean, okay, we're just gonna hang out here. Oh, come on, up. There we go. But because she subjugated them, now she has more enemies.
Ah, home at last. Here, I was saving this to make an omelet, but I think you deserve it more.
Yeah?
Ooh, hi.
We're gonna go. There we go. I appreciate that to kind of ease you into the concept of new playable characters. Sheila has some similar movesets to Spyro. Neat. Right over, okay. He's fine. Nah, they each have eggs for me, which
Hey, Sheila, let's play a joke. Takes this egg and smash it on Billy's house, okay? I
No.
need to get him back for the last time he butted me off the cliff.
I will do no such thing. I was just about to start talking about how these eggs are so mistreated in this game. Like in the second game, it was like, here's some of the most powerful stuff. Do it sure for me, and I guess you can have this like self-sustaining super battery. But in this, it's literally babies, because they hatch immediately. So like, yeah. Oh, this game needed some more time in the oven. Yeah. We're just about down here, shorter level. There we go. What good is Sparks if he's just not gonna pick him up? Interesting bit of level design philosophy for Spyro 3. The worlds for the new playable characters are the only ones that aren't remastered so clean. Yeah, I've just been talking about how Spyro 3 needed some more time in the oven. Just there was a Rhinoc that was A-posing at a certain point. I just turned around and he was just not doing anything. Yeah, Spyro 3 was passed off to a third party for development. It's trying to intimidate you. It didn't work. I killed him. I hesitated, but I still killed him. Oh, I'm missing the dreaded $5. This happened yesterday too. Almost like every level was missing. Hesitation is the first death, the little death. I died a little bit inside. It worked. But yeah, just some interesting design philosophy for Spyro 3 is that almost all of the levels are perfect circles. You know, the ending, you know, there's like a shortcut that opens up at the end that loops back to the beginning, except for the levels with the new playable characters.
Oh, you can have this egg I found in my house.
Which is very interesting to me.
If you ever forget how to control a character or vehicle,
I'll die. I'll just die. Are they newly special to this remaster, or just new in terms of not Spyro? New in terms of not Spyro. That was like the big selling point for Spyro 3. Like, it was all of these crazy new characters on the box art. Like Spyro 2 added new mobility options, or new mechanics, climbing, swimming, head bash. Spyro 3 was new playable characters. Each homeworld has one of these like new playable characters, and we will be going to them first every time we enter a new homeworld, because they have side missions in the other levels. I remember one of them had that cheetah and the skating level. That's this one. Skateboarding is in this. Hunter the Cheetah was in Spyro 2 and 3. And 4 and 5. I guess you could say he became a mainstay character. Alright. Not sure why I jumped immediately into Cloud Spires, but it's fine.
The Rhinocs have shut down our cloud generator, and I may never see a rainbow again.
Also a redesign I do not like. I don't know what it is about these little guys, but oh, you only ever had the first one? Yeah. Tom Kenny voice ended up basically like almost the entire male cast from Spyro 2 and 3 were just
If
two
my wings
people.
were big and strong like yours,
Tom Kenny
I
and
could
Greg
easily
Berger
glide
for
across here.
the most part. Absolutely no shade to Carlos Alazaraki, who voiced Spyro in the first one, but I think ultimately I think Tom Kenny was the right choice. I don't know, he has this like youthful aura about him, which I guess makes him timeless for SpongeBob, but personally, I just get really bored of hearing the same voice actors. Yeah, don't tell D. Bradley Baker. I would have to agree. I definitely feel like there's the voice acting market, like the voice acting community, it's a very competitive market. Just because there's, you know, so many roles and so many actors, and when people have really good range, it's just cheaper to hire one person who can do many things instead of, you know, one person for a bunch of separate roles. Oh, come on, get the egg. And I mean, you have some people who can change it up enough to where you might not recognize them totally right away, like Erica Lindbeck, I think is a good example, Travis Willingham, or oh, okay, I'll just walk off the edge then. Erica Lindbeck, Travis Willingham, oh, I feel bad, what was his name? Oh, this one has the baby dragons? Are they different? Like, no, they're not. I was just complaining about that earlier. That they spent all this time and effort meticulously designing, like individualized dragons for the entire first game, and in this one, it's like 3 body types, 4 colors, and 6 or 7 recycled animations. It's those OG Spyro redesigns were absolutely. I 100% agree.
If it isn't my favorite dragon.
The art book for
sorceress
this
has put
game
me
is
in charge
immaculate.
Of guarding these bellows. However, I might look the other way if I was distracted, counting gems.
Sure.
Oh, yes, precious, precious gems. Well then, Spyro, you may now use the bellows anytime you wish. Best of luck on your little egg hunt.
Would love to peep the art book for this. I'd recommend picking it up. It was one book for the whole trilogy. It wasn't, you know, Spyro 1 Reignited art book. It was the whole trilogy got. And yeah, the first game got the most love in the art book. Like all the dragon redesigns took up a good chunk of pages, and then it was
to get your longest glide,
like
press the
half a
jump
page
button at the very top of
showing
the jump,
all of the
and use
different
the
quote-unquote
action button to hover at the end of your glide.
redesigns for the baby dragons when they all looked almost identical. It's a shame, but I understand the tortures of crunch culture in the gaming sphere. Like I said, Spyro 3 got passed off to another company just because Toys for Bob themselves did not have enough time. This got passed on to, I think Sanzaru is who I saw in the credits, who did like, the biggest game I can think of that they did, Sanzaru did Sly Cooper 4, Thieves in Time, and then like 2 years later they were bought out by Facebook. So now they make Facebook games, which is very unfortunate.
Our sun has gone out. We can make a new one with our lava fusion cauldron and 3 sun seeds. but they keep burning out before we can get them in the pot. Step on the switch to get...
Yeah, step on the switch. Symbol in the bottom right is kind of cursed. Yeah, those are the suns. Those are the sun seeds that I need to sacrifice, I guess. I think they mentioned that it's basically alchemy. They sacrifice through the law of equivalent exchange. They sacrifice these 3 little dudes for 1 big sun. Be a sun, room is still too dark. Well, we're making the sun. We don't have a sun yet. We need to sacrifice 3 sun seeds, and now we're making the sun. See, that's vaguely better.
What I call a sun. Here, you can have this last sun seed as a souvenir. Think it might be a dead...
It's not a sun seed. Just the idiocy of NPCs in these games. The orbs in Spyro 2, self-sustaining super batteries. It's pure white. That's what I call a sun. Just the absolute state of the collectible economy in this game. Spyro, I need to find all of the dragon eggs. Some idiot. Hey, if you mow my lawn, I think I found an egg or whatever. Absolutely ridiculous.
Rhinox must have been using this thing to clog up the cloud generator.
It seems like everybody but me can find these things lying around. You master cold fusion and I'll give you this dragon egg. Yeah, if you can calculate for the last digit of pi, I guess I can give you this dragon. I found this weird rock, because they hardly ever know it's a dragon egg. Oh cool, the egg thieves are back. Love these dudes. Up. Or not, that's fine. Okay, Hercules, if you can kill the Nemean lion, I might have a dragon egg for you. Is it Nemean lion or the Lernian Hydra? For every head you cut off of the Lernian Hydra, there might be a dragon egg waiting for you. Clean all of the shit out of my horse stables. And there could be a dragon egg in it for you. It's always kind of cheeky like that too, especially with Hunter. Hunter pisses me off to no end, the cheetah, because it's always solve the trolley problem and get a dragon. Solve it perfectly. Show your work. Hunter pisses me off to no end with the egg thing. Or in both games, because he knows that you need the orbs. He knows that the dragon eggs are your children. And he's always like, hey, so walk my dog. If you can walk my dog for me, I might have a dragon egg for you. Like, bitch, I know you have a dragon egg. Give it here.
Do you want this doodad? It fell out of the belfry.
This is the shit I'm talking about. You want this doodad? I don't know what this does. It's worthless to me. I guess it might be important to you. I don't know. If you clean my house, I might not damn your race to extinction. Exactly. What's that? This is something else, too. All of the dragons in Spyro 1 are male, which, you know, makes me think that they might be able to reproduce asexually, but we don't know that for a fact. So it's, oh, all of your females have died out? This is your only chance at procreation? This is your only chance at a next generation? Nah, man. Go find me 3 daffodils. Whoop, okay. I don't think Sparks has ever laid a clutch of eggs underwater. Not as far as I know. Pert near that I can tell. Although, I think... So in this game, Sparks has some, like, top-down shooter levels. Yeah, I know, Zoe. Dragonfly larvae are some of the most aggressive underwater creatures in the world. That explains a lot. The first standalone Sparks level in this game is underwater. It's, oh, every time. Why do I overshoot that? Okay. They eat baby dragonflies eat whole how big of a fish? Are we talking like minnows? Or are we talking like salmon? Do they swarm a salmon? Got too excited. Yellow-finned tuna. Nah, small fish. I mean, tuna can get pretty big. I don't know specifically yellowfin tuna, but most tuna species that I know of. Tuna are fucking cheap. Oh, you were lying about yellowfin tuna. Okay. Hey, how does the stream look on your end? I'm getting some latency on my button inputs. I'm just curious if that's... Okay. Oh shit, that's everything. There's a little bit here and there, but honestly my PC hates Twitch, so it could be that. Understandable. What if on my end... What's going on? Missing... Ah! Dropped frames due to network. What if I close some stuff out? We'll see how that does.
Look out, Hunter. It's the scary sorceress.
I've warned you already. This place isn't safe for small dragons and pussycats.
Thanks, but I think we can look after ourselves.
Try looking after this.
I wouldn't consider it hard to control. I would just... It's... I blame the little bit of latency I was getting. Like, my button presses were milliseconds off.
Is it just me?
I
or is she kinda
compensated.
cute when she's angry?
I got it done. It definitely controls better than the original. Well, on the bright side is minimizing some other stuff on my PC at least seems to have had a better effect on...
At last, my portal is working.
I don't want to... No. I like Molten Crater as a level. I don't like the redesigns of those tiki guys. Let's go back to Sunny Villa, where our first skateboarding segment is. It's gonna be great. Yeah, look up, I'm not sure how you would look up the Instant Disgust. Yeah, they're supposed to look like, I think, like they're tiki people. Like they live in a tiki lodge. I don't know what they're supposed to look like, but you can look up the original designs, and those guys are so much better. They just have like these little rounded, like Pengu doot mouths that are pretty good.
Help us. Hordes of ferocious rhinox have overrun our town and kidnapped the mayor.
Councilor George, very Italian. Yeah, I guess you could look up if you want to.
Just let me catch my breath, and then I'll kick that other guy's butt.
Very curious. Found the OG? Yeah. They definitely took some liberties.
This Rhinoc is too big to charge. You'll have to flame him using the attack button.
Makes me think they went for an entirely different geological inspiration. Yeah. I think... I don't know if Easter Island or just, you know, that... like, Pacific Island... I don't know what their, like, the iconography of their carvings looks like, but that's the... what I think. Yeah, the other guys, they just had these, like, little inlaid carvings, like, you could tell where the eyes were supposed to be, but they weren't wet, they weren't, like, animated, fleshy, wet eyes. Glowing pupils would have been much better if they wanted to go for just if they wanted to give them, at least give the illusion that they're looking in certain places. you know, glowing pupils to follow. Reminds you of Coco. In a good way or bad way, because I didn't mind the skeleton designs. It's really hard when you get past the eyes. Yeah. For the most part, I liked a lot of the design in Coco, but reminds me of Sans Undertale. Don't worry, you'll see what we're talking about in a second. They're these stone people who have just these fleshy human eyes, just these really uncomfortable, those horrible, horrible stone people. I don't want them around. I don't like them. You, yeah, because like the original. We were just talking about this. The originals, they looked carved. Do they blink? Yes. 100%, I am sure they blink. What happens if something gets in their eyes? Do people dream of stone sheep? Oh man. Alright, and kangaroo time.
Hey, Spyro. There are rhinox everywhere. Maybe I can find some peace and quiet at the top of this tower.
Absolutely not.
Alas, I have lost my love. She's being guarded by evil rhinox at the top of yonder tower. Can you rescue her for me?
Spyro's still a baby? Absolutely. He never grows up. He's a kid forever. He doesn't know how to fly yet. He still has to do those speedway training courses. It's a dinosaur in Spyro 2 and 3. Spyro 2 was the dinosaur Ripto, and then in this there's a blue dinosaur woman named the Sorceress. There's just this reoccurring theme of Dragons v Dinosaurs, which I'm all about. I like Dragons v Dinosaurs. Is he a Toys R Us kid? He will always be a Toys R Us kid. Fantasy dinos and call them savage dragons. Nice. I always feel like dragons have the upper hand though, because they have breath attacks. Ah, I see. I'm still excited for that game. I enjoy Unga Bunga Cavemen. Someday. No! 200 hours of work? Oh. Dude, I'm so sorry. Oh my god. I mean, shit, if I lost 200... I'm trying to think if I've ever spent 200 plus hours on first Microsoft for manually putting OneDrive on my PC and ruining everything. Yeah, I'm not a fan of OneDrive either. I've lost some stuff to OneDrive, but that is ridiculous. I don't think I've ever spent 200 plus hours. I don't think I've ever spent 200 plus hours on anything like that.
What? Marco sent you here. I've got a restraining order against him.
Sounds like a skill shoot. Hey man, not cool. That's actually heartbreaking to hear. That so much time was lost on a passion project. I don't even know how much free space OneDrive gives you instead of getting down. Shit. Well, at least you're able to keep the creative ball going. You're able to pivot to something else. I would probably wallow for at least a couple days. Shrimp Power Rangers. You told me about the bug one. I remember the bug game. Big chicken. Very specific vision. I appreciate that. Bug's Life 2, but it's Super Sentai.
Thanks for the help, but I think I could have worn him down sooner or later.
Alright, skateboarding time. I don't think you've ever specifically shown me your art software usage, but almost every day I see it. I see like the Steam notification saying that you opened it up. Okay, janky skateboarding time.
Hey Spyro, I found this gladiator training arena that also makes for a pretty cool skate park. Care for a test of your boarding skills?
Why does he have pants now? Yeah, they gave him pants, and they gave, Sheila the kangaroo, who I was just playing as. In the original game, she was literally just a kangaroo. She didn't have, like, a special hairdo. She wasn't wearing her, like, safari shirt or her hat or anything. She was just completely naked and just a kangaroo. Which I appreciate some some aspects of that design, she was thick. No.
I bet you can't
Calm
catch
down.
all 15 lizards running around here. Just come back if you want some boarding tips from...
Shut up, Hunter. I think I'm gonna run around and make sure I have all the gems first before I commit to this mini game. $9,200 hours. Okay, so you're sitting at 9,000 hours of work in the grand scheme of things. A bit more than that currently. And that number is constantly going up because you never have that program closed. Stay on that grind, my man. Sometimes it feels good just to make stuff. Even if it's just for you, it feels good to make stuff. Exactly. Either you win or you learn. You don't have that work anymore to, you know, keep. That work is gone, but now not only did you learn from making, you also learned never to trust OneDrive. If you ever see OneDrive again, you know to terminate it immediately. And also to double check and make sure you have it backed up elsewhere. Most valuable lesson, yeah. $5. There should be $5 in this wicker basket. How is Spyro not losing speed? In your arrogance. He's not losing speed because this is a video game, and that would be boring. That would be too boring to play if he just kept losing speed. $3. Okay. Let me actually get off the board. Sparks is pointing out, so I missed the money somewhere, I think. Yes. So I'm just gonna get everything else here and then go back for money. Yeah, so originally in the first two games, that was not something Sparks could do, but in Spyro 3, that was something you could unlock, is him pointing to collectibles that you missed. And then in the Reignited trilogy, they just give that to you for all three games. Like, Sparks just automatically points to stuff now, which is so nice, and I keep forgetting it exists. People in my chat have to constantly be asking, like if I'm looking for $5, which I'm always missing, they ask, well, where is Sparks pointing? Good quality of life. Yeah, there's a lot, in my opinion, of good little quality of life updates. In something else that you could only unlock in Spyro 3 from like a certain Sparks level was being able to just teleport to levels you've previously been to. But that's also in all of the games now. I can just go to my guide menu. These raptors are pretty cursed. Yeah. They're little lizards. They're just little lizard dudes. Hang on, let me talk to them again.
All right. If you can catch all the lizards before time expires without wiping out, go get 'em,
So, time limit, I have to do it all in one run. Let's go. Yeah, you can just, like... I can just teleport to any of these worlds. And that's in all of the games now, which is very nice for backtracking. If I can just say, I missed a thing in this level, let me go back for it. Why do these random people... That's what I'm saying! Like, the economy of collectibles, Hunter, you know I'm looking for them. These are the babies of my people. Why are you making me jump through hoops for children? Why are you using children as currency? You're trading them for my service as a skateboarder. And a lot of time it's people like, I don't know what this doodad does, but if you want it, you can have it. That's a spin on child labor I never thought I'd see. They all, instead of money traded for their goods and services, they're traded for my goods and services. Well, I mean, I guess if Spyro's also a child, one child is traded for another child to do something. Oh, okay. Let's not wipe out. God, these physics. An entirely child-based economy. Not where I thought I was leaving the ramp. Okay. Okay, just one dude left. And I have a minute. This is fine.
Whoa, that was sweet! And look, there was another egg in the lizard burrow.
Famous last words. Yeah, this is fine. This is entirely fine. Okay. Lead the way, Sparks. Okay. He's pointing at a wall. That is almost not helpful. Yeah, right? He has not moved a goddamn inch. I already killed that guy. What? Why is it playing that animation again? Yeah, he's dead. Bam. Didn't the dude who composed for... Yes, Copeland. Oh my gosh, why am I forgetting... Great. He was the drummer for the Police. All I'm remembering is the last name Copeland. Greg Copeland? Oh man. But yes, and the music for the Wizard Peak level in Spyro 1 is legitimately just the same music as the Amanda Show outro. You don't like the fairy? You don't like, I think she looks fine. Oh. Where are you pointing? Aha! $1. Just this human-ass human. What do you mean? She's small. I mean, she looks pretty close to the original. The original was just a person with wings.
Hi, Spyro. It means your progress has been...
This is bothering me. 1 second. Where's my phone? Who composed Copeland? Stuart Copeland. Wow. That lapsed in my brain. Oh, holy crap. Okay. Let's go talk to Colonel Sanders.
Thank you for rescuing our town. As mayor, I awarded you with one of our famous giant chicken eggs.
It's not a chicken egg. Do you get it? His name is Sanders. I'm going to tell Tom Kenny on you for forgetting that. I don't think Tom Kenny knows that Stuart Copeland composed these games. I'm gonna be real. Do you guys get it? It was a he said it was a chicken, and it was named Sanders. Do you guys get it? So good. Alright. Do we want to go into a flight level? Do we want to go to a beach level? Or do we want to find out what those gross stone people are all about? We're gonna have to go to Stone Place eventually. Molten Crater with the stone. Meanwhile, how dare you? Everybody knows Tom Kenny's best friend is Bill Fagerbaki, who plays Patrick. They're best friends. So yeah, do we want to go to Molten Crater with the gross stone people? Do we want to go to a flight level, Mushroom Speedway, or do we want to go to... Dog, that's the Spyro. It's not me.
Working. I'll see you at the beach.
We also have Seashell Shore. We're going to Seashell Shore, Molten Crater. We're going to Mushroom Speedway. I'm embarrassed. I'm no longer entertaining the Stuart Copeland lore. So we have gross stone people. Feel as though I have little to say in this. Oh, okay. Hopefully be able to see you later. Good luck with your class stuff. Anything other than the stone people. Right on. Good luck with your classes, going into Mushroom Speedway. Let's race the butterflies. This is nice and relaxing. This is fine. The races are NBD. We're doing fine, guys. We're doing fine. There we go. We're just having a nice, relaxing time in Mushroom Speedway. Not getting heated from some ridiculous race. Wow, okay. I was joking and I was entirely ready to like feign getting heated. I was absolutely ready. Okay. Just did that first try. John. It's John. Time attack, I suppose. Come on. Easy. Easy breezy. Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. Alright. Now we're just gonna ignore everything and go find Hunter. Hunter is gonna be hidden in every flight level, all the speedways. And he's just gonna have a little special mission for us.
Whoa! A bunch of sheep and flying saucers just came out of nowhere and started blasting up the race course. Looks like I'll have to hop in my plane and teach him some manners.
This is fun.
Look out, sheep! Here I come!
I am absolutely not gonna get heated over this ridiculous mini.
Whoa! A bunch. Looks like I'll have. Look out, sheep!
And so it begins. The meta is to hold down the firing button. Okay.
Whoa! A bunch. Looks like. Look out!
See, this is fine. This is the meta. It's not loud and annoying at all.
Whoa! Looks like. Look out!
It also doesn't help that the plane I'm in is basically made out of paper. Okay. We're off to a pretty good start. Knock on wood. There we go. Now we can leave. Hi, Tater. That's a name. I hate how some of the babies are named like pets, and some of them are named like adult people. Like in Sunny Villa, there was a baby dragon we found named Vanessa. I never want to look at a baby and think, this is a Vanessa. Sabina, that's okay to me. That's like, oh, that is a baby fantasy name. We're leaving. I think we got everything. We got all the money. We got 3 eggs, 1 for the race, 1 for the time attack, 1 for Hunter's Challenge. Is that everything? That should be everything.